I just hate to mess it up. You know, the staff came to me and they wanted me to come up with something. And I'm saying to myself, are you sure this could be a walk on the wild side? But anyway, where do I start, Dottie? My goodness, we've been through some times together. But I will start out by saying, I just love you and your family. You've been such an inspiration to me and my family and this choir and this church. It's just been a special time. And I tell you folks, if you really want to see a true servant of Jesus Christ, look no further than Dottie Stan. If you follow her example, one day you'll hear those glorious words, well done, my good and faithful servant. And it's been an honor and a privilege serving beside you. So, you know, I've thought about what to say and what to do. My goodness, you know, let's just face the facts. Dottie comes from a family of great storytellers. I mean, it's just amazing. And the good Lord would send her a thought and a vision, and the next thing you know, she comes up with a script, and it's just amazing. And she'd get a few pointers and a few ideas from another family member who was a great storyteller, and the script would just unfold, and she'd take some Christmas music and put it together in a musical. It's just a wonderful thing. So, you know, I came to a Christmas musical, I think it was about 1993 maybe, and I was just awestruck. So we had a meeting at Phil's house, and I was talking to Dottie, and I said, you know, I got the drama bug back in high school and did some drama in East Carolina. And I said, I was just blown away by your Christmas music. And she said, well, come on and join us and have a good time. So I did, and I've been there ever since, and it's just been a blast. So Dottie had a unique ability to write certain characters into a script, and we had sort of a drama corps within the choir, and she would take that character in that script and kind of match it up with our personalities. And I mean, you know, take for instance Mel Hughes, and he was always kind of the town councilman, mayor, business owner. And then you've got Cassie Bridgers, always a light-hearted character, bringing joy to the town folks, and just spreading joy, as she always does. And then there's Staley Smith. He's kind of like the touched by an angel character, bringing the news from heaven to mingle within the town folks. And then you've got Amy Walker, whose character and characteristics have yet to be defined. And you can't leave out Janice. Jana just being a transition character. A normal walk of life, coming into a town, normal life situations, and then transitioning into proclaiming the gospel. By the time you reach the end of the musical, you've got a full presentation of the gospel. Now, how cool is that? So the good Lord is working in a mighty way. So I'd just like to take a step back into time just for a second or two. And Dottie, I'm facing a dilemma. I just don't think I can pull off the costume changes in time. And makeup, don't forget the rouge and all that. Anyway, Dottie had a knack for I always got the fun part. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But she had a way of having an emphasis on food. And, you know, I look back to, I think it was 98, we did a Christmas post, and I was Sergeant Buchanan. And Sergeant Buchanan, he was an Irish policeman. And, oh, I love peppermint donuts. And, you know, when we did musicals, we did a lot of moving around, and we did a few dance numbers, and typically you would drop 3 or 4 pounds, you know, doing musicals. But that year, I gained about 10 pounds eating so many donuts. I ate donuts in just about every scene. And then there's...
you got sick the first night.
Then there's then there's Herbert in Christmas at the Barn, Christmas in the Barn. And he's describing his wife, Bess, in the shape of food. He says, that lovely biscuit took a hold of my heart, coupled with some of the best butter beans and fried chicken I'd ever eaten. My heart just melted like butter, and I had no choice but to pop the question. And then there's Herbert welcoming Rose to the barn, and he says, well, how did you like my new barn? While flinging a chicken leg in front of her face. And some of the crumbs in the crust gets on the costume. I don't know if it stained it or not, but anyway, never underestimate the power of a chicken leg being used as a prop. And then there's Farmer Sam in the musical The Trees, where Farmer Sam says, nothing beats hot cider and Mrs. Fran's chocolate chip cookies, woo! So I tell you, food really gets people's attention. And she used it well. But we step on back into some other musicals, and some of my favorite lines, Ed Goodman in One Christmas, where he comes into the store. He's a postmaster for the town, and he says, morning all, it's December, Christmas is coming, and I smell snow in the air. Christmas is a time for miracles. You never know what's going to happen. Or then there's
and it did snow.
Farmer Sam when he's talking to Hunter. And Hunter has just seen a very pretty girl at Ed's Christmas tree farm. And so Farmer Sam says to Hunter, can't get your mind off of women, can you? Well, back in my day, I never even looked at a woman. And then he kind of confesses, well, that's not exactly true. You see, there was this one girl that used to get her Christmas tree at Ed's Christmas tree farm, and man, was she pretty, woo! And who would have thought that we would have gotten married, and there's nothing like picking out a Christmas tree with the one you love. And maybe my favorite character, although maybe a little secular, but was Jonas. And Jonas was a true blue Hebrew. That's a mouthful. But Jonas was discussing his night at the inn. He was the innkeeper in Davidstown, the musical Davidstown, and he was discussing his night of activity at the inn with the townsfolk, and some of them started talking about troubles, and he says, troubles? I I have no troubles. My inn is full, there's people on top of the roof. There's people in the stable. Troubles, I have no troubles. And someone says, is there never enough for you? Never enough? Bite your tongue. There's never enough money. And so I'll leave you with this little rendition of A Little Bit More. And Jonas's song, he sung some of them. And it goes, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Who needs friends and family when it's money I adore? Just a little bit more, just a little bit more. How much is enough, you ask? Just a little bit more. And you know, come to think of it, that could be a really good theme song for a certain candidate running for office.